Okay guys, so enough cleaning, enough organizing. Let's do something kind of fun here. Today is the start of, you can see this is a bumper. This is a front bumper for a 0102 HD Silverado truck. This is a replacement. I picked this up on eBay. It's just a standard factory replacement, only it's not chrome, it's primered. You can see here we got a 30-inch curved LED light bar. Again, eBay, cheap. My plan is for this to go in the center of this bumper here. Okay, so I think, keyword, I think it will fit. It's going to take some modification, but I believe it'll fit. And that's not the only thing I got planned for this. For the fog lights, I have some 2015 GMC heavy duty fog lights that I want to integrate into the bumper. These are an aftermarket kit, I guess, for they must make the bumpers with the holes and then not have the fog lights. Anyway, it comes with a kit, so should be able to hook these up and everything. They are DOT approved, so see that DOT SAE. So they can be used, you know, on the road with cars coming at you. So, yeah, that's the idea. Whether or not I can pull this off might be another story. So. The center light bar I think is going to be easy. Well, not going to be easy, but I'm going to be able to do that fairly easily. The question is these. So I want these on the outside edge, somewhere like this. And they're going to be recessed here. They're held in place with what looks like 3 small bolts. Apparently there's tabs on the newer bumpers, and looks like this grabs a hold of the top piece. You must stick it in there, push it back, and then bolt them three down. So this ought to be interesting. Ought to be interesting. Of course, when I do that, the lower plastic piece is going to be no good to me. Or if I can figure out how to cut it and cut out this fog light or something and integrate it in, maybe I can do that. Right now all I got is ideas, guys. I really don't have a whole lot of planning going on here, just ideas. So probably going to start cutting up this bumper. I'm going to probably try to fit these first, because like I said, the LED light bar, that's not going to be that difficult to pull off. But these side lights are going to be fairly difficult because they're really not the right angle. The bumper's not at the right angle, so I'll be doing some modifications. So right now I'm going to start cutting a hole, or cutting away some of this metal here and making room for them fog lights to fit in there, and see what kind of modifications got to be done. So here we go, I guess. Okay, so here's what I've got. Slowly cut away my hole here, and it became obvious that I was going to have to recess the light a good ways because of the angle that this light is made. I've actually never seen a new heavy-duty pickup, so not sure I realized how much of an angle that front bumper must be, but it must really be at a steep angle on the sides there. So this is what I had to do. I probably should get the truck over here and probably mock this up. If I just took this and just stuck it in there, this light would be pointing that way so badly that it wouldn't do any good. So this light has to be straight with the vehicle, so the light can do what it's supposed to do. It's got an adjustment up and down. That this light has an adjustment, but it don't have no side-to-side adjustment, so that's got to be pretty good. But I'm pretty happy with this. I got to straighten this out to follow this, and then I'll be adding a filler piece here, then I'll be adding a piece on the top. It's gonna go to join this piece, so I'll have to add another piece that goes to this piece. And not sure exactly what I'm going to do with the bottom here, but I think it's looking good. Like I said, it's hard. I can't even set the bumper straight because it won't sit straight. I can't prop it up or anything to kind of look at it from straight on, but I believe I'm pretty close with the straightness of it. Flip it over here. You see what I did in the back here? These are the brackets, just some flat stock. I just got them tacked in for now. That's how I kind of located the light. They got another mount down here that I'm gonna have to probably figure something out, but you can see the back end here, how it's working out. So that's my progress, I guess. I'm gonna keep on going. Like I said, I might probably gonna go get the truck and do a mock up here, just to kind of make sure that that light's pointing where I want it to point. And then probably what I'm going to do is I'll get a template. First I got to trim this because this is crookeder than crap, but I'll trim this up and then I'll kind of make me a template. Then I'll take it and I got to bring it over here and I'll do the same thing. I won't have to do so much guesswork on cutting, because this is pretty much, the first cut was pretty much all guesswork of I was just trying to recess it in there, and then once I recessed it, I realized I was going to have to recess this into the bumper. So I think it worked out okay though. So far so good. Okay, so I made a template here. First I used tape, then I put it on this cardboard stuff, flipped it around, traced my line. Should be pretty close. So I'm going to cut this out, try to match the other side. Hopefully it'll work out. Okay, so first look with the bumper mounted up. And it's completely mounted up. I had to cut up the original side brackets because the brackets are right there that bolt to the frame there. I had to cut them up pretty good to clear that light, so I may have to go back and reinforce them, but everything's bolted on. So from here I got make my filler pieces there, and I got a few ideas for a centerpiece, and then even I got some ideas for kind of an air dam down there. So gonna keep on going here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's a better look at how I had to cut these inner braces. They don't really fit that well anyway. They really made cheaply. The bumper is pretty good, but these brackets are junk. You see it's kind of thin here. I might have to add another. I might add another piece onto this or something. I really don't think it needs it. Once it's bolted onto the truck, it's pretty solid. This side, pretty much the same thing. Sliced here, sliced a bunch of this off in there to clear this light there. So, but I got it to work, so it was faster than actually making my own brackets probably. So again, I might add another support here. We'll see what happens. But it's going back on, and I just welded my brackets here. So it's gonna go back on, and gonna start making my filler pieces right here. Okay, so I've been working on my filler panels. You can see I got this one in, I got the top one in, and I got a side piece here and a bottom to kind of box it in. Kind of just going by whatever I think looks good. So this is kind of what I've come up with. Making these pieces here, all I've done was made some templates out of some heavier paper. You can see, so this is the side one, that's the top one, and then I'm drawing it out on my sheet metal and then just cutting it out and tacking it in right now. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna do this side. You can see it's open here, so I'll do this thing, or do this side, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna move on to next. I don't know if I'll do the centerpiece here. Probably need to do that before I can finish up the sides here. So and then I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to my light bar inside there. We'll see. I got one thing at a time. I gotta finish this up, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so you can see I got this piece fitted in there pretty good. Just gotta push it down when I weld it. It's got a nice curve to it. Kind of fills in that open space there. So I'm gonna tack this in next. Okay, now I'm going to make the top piece, get that tacked in. We'll go with the side piece and then the bottom piece, and we'll have the fog lights pretty much complete, I guess, besides final welding. Okay, so here's one of my pieces here. This is the top piece, and like I said, I just cut it out, copied my template, and then you got to fit it on the truck. This works for both sides, but it's you kind of got to set it up there and kind of tweak it a little bit to actually get it to fit both sides. So, but both sides are pretty darn close. So I'm going to weld this in or tack it in and keep on moving. Okay, so I got both lights filled in with the filler pieces. Pretty happy with that. So now I got to move on to the lower centerpiece, and I thought I was going to well, I was thinking I could use the original, some of the original plastic, but that's not going to happen. It ain't going to work. It's going to have to be cut too much, and I don't think it's going to line up very good, so I'll have to come up with something myself for the middle piece where the tow hooks are and the plow mount is. So I'll have to come up with something to look and see what kind of materials we have and figure something out. So I'll be back once I figure something out. Okay, so here's what I found. Found some diamond plate aluminum here. And you can see I've already got it cut in a strip there that's going to fit underneath the bumper there, and I curved it too to kind of set it up there. I think it's gonna look okay. I'm not gonna leave it aluminum. I'm gonna paint it. Actually, I think it would look good with some bed liner on it, but we'll see. First, now I got the shape of it cut out so it fits in there. Now I got to cut out the areas for my tow hooks. So I kind of want to do something here to where I can fold the metal out instead of just cutting a hole. I think just cutting a hole is going to look too do-it-yourselfer. So I'm going to try to get myself some nice bends here. We'll see how that works. Okay, so right now I'm making the cuts for my tow hook holes. What I'm doing is I'm cutting them out. I'm cutting an I shape here. Then I'm kind of grooving or notching out this and then bending it down. It seems to be working out okay. Not sure if I'm liking the look or not, but I'm gonna get them both done here, stick them up there, and see what I got. Okay, I guess I can show you how I'm bending this. Basically clamping it down everywhere I don't want to bend, so it stays flat where I'm not bending it. And then I take a little pry bar and I kind of start the bend, then take the bigger pry bar, do more of the bend, and then once I get it up enough that I can grab a hold of it with these, I finish it off with that. So, and this is what I get. So I'm gonna get this last one up there, or last one bent, and then we'll get it up on the truck and see what it looks like. Okay, so there it is, just kind of sitting up there. It's not mounted or anything. I think it's gonna look a lot better when it's black. I think I'm gonna kind of recess it in there a little bit. So it's recessed in there, and then I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of an air dam to come around, I think, and kind of meet up with it. Even if that air dam would be a little lower, and then I could kind of meet up with it or something. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I guess I think that's gonna work out. I'll probably just put some mounting tabs along this deal here, and I'll just put some bolts through there. Probably some Allen head bolts to kind of match the bushwhacker flares, maybe. So it kind of belongs there. But yeah, I think this is gonna work out. So I guess I'm gonna start figuring out some mounting tabs, and then start thinking about some sort of an air dam to kind of meet up with this, and I'll be back, I guess. Okay, so I found some of this plastic here. We use this on a machine my dad made. It's for wear areas. This will actually wear less than steel. So I forget what it's called, but it's like a plastic type material. I kind of shaped it to the bottom of the deal there. Kind of made an air dam out of it. Almost got this one done. Got the holes drilled. Put some brackets up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna bolt this on there, down there, and then we'll step back, see what we got. Okay, so this is what we got now. Got the air dam on both sides. I think the diamond plate's kind of throwing me off. It's kind of like in your face, but I think once it's black and everything's black on there, it's not going to be so in your face. So I think that's going to be fine. Right now it's just kind of in your face. But so there's the air dam deal, and it's plastic, so it gives a little bit. So if it does get hit by something, it's got a little give. Actually, so does that aluminum. It's got some give too. And actually, that aluminum piece would be fairly easy to replace. I got quite a bit of time in it, but it would be easy to replace. So that's this side. You can see it fits nice. It's actually exactly the same as the factory right here, height. So I guess that's gonna do it for me, guys, on this one. Next up is, I guess, the LED light in the center. We'll see how we can pull that off. Okay, so I guess that's gonna do it for this video, guys. It's probably getting fairly long. I guess look for the next video where I'll be trying to get the LED light bar in there. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get this one in there or not. But that'll be the next video. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.